I have spent my entire life binging on sweets, and I don't eat anything sweet. I don't have any sweet taste, not even stevia or monk fruit or like a 0-calorie sweetener
Mm-hmm.
of any kind. How our tastes have changed since starting carnivore. So, something that I don't think enough people talk about is how different it is between when you first start eating carnivore and what tastes good to you, meat and animal fat wise, versus where you settle in and get your groove like a few months in. Because if I had to see ahead into the future back in June when I started and I was watching me eat the foods that I now eat regularly and love, I would have been like, I'm out. That's not me. I don't know who's doing that. I don't know who is dipping all them pork rinds in that butter and like killing a half a stick of butter in 10 minutes, but that's not me. Like I did not like pork rinds, number one.
Me, not so
I
much
also,
either.
it's not that I didn't like butter. I just liked it on crackers and
Or
bread.
toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And waffles and
Buns.
pancakes
French toast.
and rice
Rice.
and
Yeah.
pasta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can just,
Ooh, I'm hungry.
just eat,
No,
I can just
kidding.
eat butter by its lonesome or on a burger or in a carnivore latte. Oh, but I would have
Or in
never
coffee.
wanted, yeah, in
Which a
coffee.
lot of people don't do coffee on carnivore.
But you do, and you
I do.
like your butter
Mhm.
in your coffee, which
Mhm.
also would have never done.
Oh
So,
God, no! You
so
did some butter,
yeah, I did
the
like
bulletproof
bulletproof,
coffee, and I'm like, that is disgusting.
but I always had to put sweetener in it, and I had all this is before carnivore.
That
So
was your keto days.
yeah. So if you are considering starting carnivore and you're looking at people like us or people who have been doing this even longer than us, and you're looking at what they're exactly eating, and you're like, never could I ever see myself doing that. I just want you to understand that as you become fully nourished, as your body heals, as you experience all the changes that happen as you're detoxifying and healing and purifying, your tastes will change. I literally
Yeah,
do not
definitely.
eat anything sweet anymore at all. And that I'm 49 years old. I have been addicted to sweets. I have been binging on sweets. I can remember I was 5 years old when I first binged. That may not have been my first binge. That's the first one I remember. So I have spent my entire life binging on sweets, and I don't eat anything sweet. I don't have any sweet taste, not even stevia or monk fruit or like a 0-calorie sweetener of
Mhm.
any kind ever. And I don't miss it and I don't want it. And I'll have a sip of Tom's, what is that drink called?
The IQ bar mix.
I
It's
know,
an
but it's a
electrolyite drink.
electrolyte drink,
Yeah,
like a
with a
sweetened
little. It's got a
electrolyte
little
drink.
bit of stevia in it.
It's too sweet for me. I don't like it. I just don't even miss the sweet flavors. If you had told me that at the beginning of this journey, I would have said, "You're crazy. That's
Yeah,
not true. That's
right.
not going to be true." And this is what I love now. So I think giving yourself space, watching other people's success and getting inspired by that is great. And know that whatever they end up doing, like you're going to make your own way. You're going to find the stuff you love. I feel so super good with red meat compared to like chicken. That was the only meat I ever used to eat.
We
Chicken
don't
just
ever
feels
eat
like a
chicken.
wash. Like
It's empty.
why bother to yap your jaws on that and swallow it into your gullet? Because it just
Wow.
doesn't, it just doesn't.
Okay.
Sorry, chicken farmers of the world. Eggs though, I can kill me some eggs. Like, oh, especially yolks. I didn't know I loved yolks so much. Yolks are the bomb. So it's like it sounds weird if you aren't doing this, but just
As much as it sounds weird, carnivore.
the whole
People are
thing
like, you
is
do
just
what? You don't
bizarre.
eat vegetables. You don't do this. So it's all a little different. But you know, if you jump on the health journey of this, just one step at a time, one day at a time, one week at a time, a couple weeks, it adds up to where things evolve, just like in anything.
Right. And you don't know how good you can feel. And when you start making that connection that both of us have made between what we are putting in our bodies and how we feel, like a direct connection where you know food is your medicine, you will be very motivated to make different choices than you've ever made about what medicine you're taking. Are you
Yep.
going to put in poison and feel like shit for a week? Or are you going to nourish yourself and feel incredible? Like more incredible than you felt since you can remember.
Yep.
Like I would never have believed I could feel this good. And I
Mm-mm.
know I'm just beginning. Like I'm only
We're
5.5 months in.
yeah, we're
What
still
is possible?
healing.
Yeah, I still have
And
50 pounds to
weight to
lose.
lose.
Yeah. Like, we're a long way
Healing.
from done here. So anyway, I just want to encourage you, like, don't get overwhelmed with thinking you would have to go so hardcore to start out. You just ease in. You just eat what will, kind of get the rest of the junk out, and then see how you feel
Well,
and just keep
even
stepping.
even with, not spending money on steak, so to speak, in the past. Who gets the steaks? They're expensive. It's like, well, if you give up everything else you're eating, they're
All
cheap.
of a sudden, yeah.
So, but with that, I mean, we just both went through a phase at the same time where we didn't eat steak for maybe 10 days, 12 days, because
Yeah,
it
it's
was like,
like we
I
just
don't
got, I
know.
don't know, satiated.
Yeah,
We're
it's
like,
like,
okay,
okay,
we're
so
not eating steak
we
right
were
now.
eating smash burgers.
Yeah. So
So, it's now it's
it's
like,
flexible.
I kind of want,
Yeah.
kind of want some
Have a
steak
filet,
again. Yeah.
a ribeye. So give yourself a chance. Try it out. Like, go on the adventure. You never know where you're going to end up.